So I just finished watching The Lodger. The Lodger is a film from 1927. It's a silent film directed by Alfred Hitchcock. It's actually his earliest remaining work that is completely intact. The story follows pretty similarly to the Whitechapel murders, aka Jack the Ripper, in so much that it's set in London. They're all women. It's probably more of a modernization of the murders, but it follows this man. He starts living with this one woman, and he's simply referred to as the Lodger throughout the movie, but he starts falling for the daughter of the landlady, who is, by the way, the worst landlady ever. If you even suspect that your lodger is a murderer, you should probably learn his name. Maybe. But he starts falling for the daughter of his landlady, who is seeing a detective who is working the case of the lodger. Well, working the case of the Avenger murders is what they're called, the Avenger murders. So basically it just follows the lodger, the daughter, and the detective more than anything. Obviously, being a silent film, the soundtrack had to help pretty heavily in following it, which it did a pretty good job at. It was very 20s, definitely very 20s, but it was still good. Although I think it would probably be hard for me to not enjoy a score for a silent film. I kind of think that's the entire point. What else? The acting was very silent film acting. If you've ever seen a silent film, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, if somebody's distraught, they'll shove their head into somebody's shoulder, like, exaggerated like that. The makeup that is required for a black and white film of the 20s and early 30s is very noticeable. Especially with the lodger, because actually what they do for the makeup is they put a white base all over your face and then dark black under and around your eyes to try to define your eyes and your face more, because it's hard to pick up natural skin tones in a black and white film, so it's all exaggerated. So that's kind of obvious throughout the film. Apparently, I've never read the novel, but apparently the ending strayed away from the ambiguity of the novel, so some people might complain about that, but I don't think there's that many purists of 20s films and novellas, plural. All in all, though, it was definitely an interesting movie. Not for everybody, clearly, being a silent film, but if you find yourself enjoying silent films and a good murder mystery / drama, I would definitely check it out. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Hitchcock's things.